Hey everyone, yesterday I played a game in Lichess and that was spectacular. I completely destroyed my opponent, but I want to see if I can do it again and again. And I want to do it with black pieces. Now, I have to admit, I don't know a lot of theory with black pieces. I know some in the name of certain openings, but I know them till like move one or two. For example, I know Sicilian defense and Caro-Kann defense, but I only know them for their iconic move order, but I don't know beyond any of that. So let's play 10 plus 5 rapid, and I'll try to be a bit more thorough today. Yesterday I was a bit meek and I wasn't expressive, so I would try to make myself more clear today. So let's start. Now, I can play a King's Gambit, but I'm thinking today I want to play something a bit more positionally, and positional games are a bit complex games, right? It's a bit complex because you don't know what's going to happen, and sometimes there is no clear plan. So let's see. I just played the move d4, and he responded with e6. So probably he's going for a French, but I'm not going to give him that satisfaction. I'm going to play c4. So if he does play d6, d5, which he plays, I am going to take the d5 pawn and e5 pawn, d5 pawn, and he's going to take it back. And now I have a natural developing square for my knight, and I'm going to just calmly develop my knight. Now, right now, with this, I have the an additional option on pushing this pawn on e4. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the center and I'm going to offer him the chance to push this e pawn, to take this e pawn. The reason I'm doing this because if he takes me, then he is blocking his own knight from a natural developing square. He does not have any central presence. And now I think I can push my e5 pawn, which is something I can do, but I'm not too eager on that. Like, it's not something I need to do. Also, if I push my e pawn, then he can move his c pawn and undermine my center, which is a problem. So I'm just going to defend my e pawn so that if he takes it, I can take back with my knight and not lose my presence. Okay, so now he's threatening bishop takes e4, bishop takes c3, pawn takes c3, and taking this pawn basically. I need to protect my pawn. Can I do that in an efficient manner? I'm not sure. I think it's best if I first take this pawn on e5, just so I don't have any weaknesses. And if he takes me back, which he doesn't, which takes with a knight. Okay, I honestly did not expect this, but maybe I need to put my queen so that if he takes with a knight, and I'll have to take back, and it doesn't come with a fork with my to my king and my knight, king and my bishop. Okay. So maybe the better move was to just move my bishop and protect this knight at all costs, right? Now, I don't see a reason for me to do that just yet. I think I can develop my knight first, and then if he takes me, I can take with a pawn, and he won't have the additional option to take my queen. So now I am unpinning my knight, which is very important. This is an important move, unpinning my knight, and the next move, I'm going to pin this bishop if I have the chance, and I will try to attack my bishop. Attack this bishop. Let's see. Let's see what my opponent comes up with. Whatever happens, this is going to be a very instructional moment. Now, for black, I think the best move for him, I don't know, I'm not sure. As I said, positional games are not my forte. So best move for him, I think, would be to castle and maintain this pressure. And I don't really have any efficient way to kicking out this knight, kicking out this bishop. So castling might be the best option. I don't know. Okay, this I honestly did not expect, and I have to admit this is a not a blunder. This is not a blunder. He is attacking my queen. I do not have any sufficient defense against my queen to protect my queen. So I could go here, but he takes my bishop, uh, takes my rook. That's a problem, right? I am in a bit of a pickle. I think I'm losing already. I think I am losing already. As I said, I'm not too well versed in theory. So now, if he takes my rook, I am going to take his bishop. I am going to take his bishop. And if he takes back, then I think I'm going to take back with a check. And if he, okay, that's, oh my goodness, that was another blunder. I did not notice that. I did not notice this at all. Okay. Now this is a straight up losing game. This is simply a losing game, and I think I can happily resign. I don't know. Maybe I will play on. Maybe just to see how resilient I can be. I am going to play on. Now I am pretty sure that my queen is trapped. Queen is essentially trapped. There is no good escape square for my queen. So if he moves his pawn here, as I mentioned, there is no good escape square for my king, for my queen. So okay, that was a disastrous game. That was a very much disastrous game. So he'll just okay. He didn't even take my knight. He's just now disrespecting me. This is just sad. This is a very sad game. Now he's probably going to take my pawn on a2. This is just he has a gazillion amount of pieces, and he can win this game in variety of different ways. And I'm losing to a player lower rated than me. Can you believe that? Now this is a good spot for my knight, but I don't see how it would help. Like he can just grind me down. There is practically no defense left for me. Genuinely. Now he can also take my knight off. Like I'm not going to give him trades, but I don't know why he's waiting too much. Like he can just take this pawn. Maybe he's just torturing me in a different way. I don't know. I don't know. I don't genuinely don't know. It's just this was a sad game. Maybe I need to protect. Maybe I need to protect this pawn. I mean, I don't know. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? If I try to protect this pawn, he's going to go here. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like this is a losing game, and I don't think I can be precise. There is no way to be precise. I can attack his queen. He will go back, do some bullshit. Like it's just lost. It's just a losing game. There is no way for me to save this game. If he doesn't horribly blunder a checkmate, he is 8 points up material from me than me. Like wow. An embarrassing failure. I just played this game like I don't know, 16, 900, even 900. Saying that I am 900 is just okay. This is just This is just, I don't know what to call this. Like, now he can go here, I will have to take, he takes. This is just embarrassing. This is embarrassing for me. Embarrassing. He can kick out my knight. He can do gazillion of different things. Like, it's so embarrassing. He can even sacrifice his rook. I don't know. It's such a volatile position. Like, such a good position. Like, for him. Like, doesn't matter how he handles this position. I think just to be safe, I am going to create some weaknesses. Just so if he does sacrifice. See? See, now I blundered again. Now he will kick out my knight, and he will take my bishop. I blundered again. Like, this shit happens, right? I'm not going to resign just because I just said that I won't. See? He finds the move. I do have a clutch move, but still, the knight is going to get kicked out again. With this move. He is creating a lot of weaknesses on his position, but who cares? Like, I am protecting my bishop, but it is a very. I'm either losing my knight or my bishop. See? It's just a matter of time. Like, there is no defense. This is just hopeless. Okay. Maybe, just so I can solve this problem. Maybe I should damage his pawn structure or something, like just to bring out his king in the open. I don't know. Just to get one pawn for this shit. Just okay. This is embarrassing. This is just no. If I do this, he is going to take my pawn. So if I go here on d2, he's going to attack this pawn, and this pawn is going to be very hard to defend. I don't want to block my rook from moving here or here. I did create a lot of weaknesses around my king. Like, there's just too many problems in my position to solve, and I can't solve all of them, any of them, really. No, I don't see any reason, any ways other than to like trade this pawn. Let's do this. Let's trade this pawn and win back another. I don't know. There is no good things I'm seeing here. See, again, if I try to take this pawn, he's going to trade my knights, and I can't take back because my knight rook is pinned. This is just. This is horrible. This game is horrible. If I try to move anywhere else, like, he's going to pin my knight and my bishop. Like, this is just. This is just a problematic game of chess. I don't have any defense, man. I don't have any. I'm not. I'm trying to complicate the game for him as much as I can. He's up on a lot of gazillion of time, and he's up on gazillion of pieces. I don't have any ways to attack these two isolated fucking pawns. These are just too fucking annoying. See, if I go here, he's going to come down here, try to checkmate me. This is embarrassing. This is just I yeah. I don't know. Let's just. I think I guess getting the checkmate might be the best option. All out of all of them. Like, let's think. This check, king comes to here, and yeah, there is a discovered check here. I'll have to run here. He comes here, and there is some sort of checkmate, right? Like, there's no firepower left in my arsenal. That's the problem. That's the only problem in this situation. Like, let's play it out. Let's play it out till the end. This is coming, so let's. He's giving me. He's giving me. Yeah. Okay, let's play. I don't know. He's giving me another chance. So, uh, let's play e4. Yeah, d4, d5. Yeah, d4, d5. Let's see. Let's see what he comes up with. He is blocking his bishop. I guess that's a move. I don't know. I'm just going to go principled. I'm going to play principled chess. The way he checkmated me was so fast. He just calculated all of these like in seconds, in a matter of seconds. Like, I'm I'm pinning his knight, but it's a temporary pin. Doesn't mean anything. Like, also he has this nasty check with his bishop. He can come here. Probably he's trying to play this. He is trying to free anchor his bishop, which is a move, I guess. Maybe I will. Maybe I will play a different version. Uh, I think it was a mistake. I think this pawn move was a mistake. Why? Because now, this pawn can take this pawn and he can free anchor his bishop and become so powerful in this diagonal. This diagonal is open for this bishop, so it was a mistake for me. I think what I need to do is strengthen my control over this square. If I can do that, then I can take safely on this square. Let's see. Let's do this. He can come here. This is a move. This is a valid move. Then need to take on this pawn. Should I sacrifice my center pawn? No, absolutely not. I think I should. I can exchange my bishop for this knight so that the pressure on this pawn increases. Let's try this. I'm just going to play simple chess. I don't know much about these theories and shit, so I'm just going to play simple chess. Okay. I'm just going to take on this pawn on d4 or d5, d4, and then move on with my life. He can play with the knight, I guess. Shit happens. I don't know. Okay. I think that was the first mistake on this position because This bishop is very powerful, and I will happily take it off. I'll happily take it off. Now, what he's thinking of is me taking on this pawn, this bishop, and he is taking back with a knight, or maybe a queen, I don't know. But we are equal in material, but I think I have better control over these light dark squares. He is a very good chess player, I have to admit. I can get booted out, yes, that's a move. But I'm not too worried about this. I think he's going to overextend himself. Now, if this pawn was on this square, on b4, and then this check would have been nasty and it would have picked up my bishop, right? So sometimes you need to be very, very careful. Do I have any other checks? Is it an improving move? I think it is. I think it's just an improving move. I think I can safely castle. Let's castle. Let's castle. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. He can jump on with his knight here. Now this is a juicy square, maybe, but I don't see any good way to occupy it right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back my bishop and I'll try to target this square. Okay, also my bishop is very undefended, so that's a problem for me. I think I can also transfer my all of my pieces, shuffle all my pieces on this side of the board so that I can launch an attack on my king, attack on his king. So I think so far it has been a positional win for me. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to go here. He is trying to go to b5. I am going to stop this with the move a6. a6. That's a good move because it stops the plan on k. So he's trying to reroute his knights onto d5, d4, which is a good plan, I have to admit. Let's think. If I threaten checkmate, can he protect the checkmate? Yes, he can. He can put a knight on here, and he can protect the checkmate. So I think a better move would be to get the knight here first. Get the knight here first. Centralize my knight, and then play this move, threatening checkmate. So if he can't block with the knight anymore, I mean he can technically, but it won't be the same because I will trade off this knight and I will still have a powerful attack. So I think my opponent did underestimate my move, and he can play this move. This is a move, this f4 move, but I think this just severely um, weakens this side of the board, and what would happen in this resulting position is that my knight would be a very strong piece, and it will not have any contestant over this side of the board. And then I can transfer all my pieces. For example, let's say my bishop would come out here, and then I can pressurize this pawn, because this pawn is very, very weak. Okay, I don't know what he did, but he just blundered mate in one. He just blundered mate in one. Checkmate in one. Wow. GG. That was good. Wow. Wow. Okay. So what can we learn from this match so far? So what we can learn is that my first game was trash. The reason it was so trash is because I did not respect his threats, his lurking threats. For example, the threat with the bishop or the discovered attack. I should have understood that there was a bishop lined up directly at my queen. So I'll show you what I mean. But today, in this case, where did he blunder in this match? In this game, I don't think I am now starting to get a bit of a sense. Okay, this was a blunder. Why this was a blunder? So I was afraid of this move, knight to b4, b5. That's why I played this move a3, sorry a6. Okay, yeah, a6. But my engine tells me to go directly into the attack and threaten checkmate. So he has to play this g3. This is a very weakening move, and I will probably. Oh my goodness! This is a great tactic. This is a great tactic. I would have won the fucking knight. Wow! Oh my goodness! See, you don't see these types of tactics often. Like it's so hard to miss, easy to miss these things. But still, he blundered checkmating one. Weird, very weird thing. So, what do you learn from these games? Like, we learned that when if you play a bad game, that doesn't mean that you're a bad player. I played a trash game. I am not going to lie about that. I did play a trash game, but it did not stop me from basically underestimating my opponent to, to win back the game. So I want to see in the last moment when I was like completely losing, what was my mistake? What was my mistake? My first mistake was the fact that I did not okay. So um I did not respect my opponent's threats. So he went here, but he should have taken the knight, and I can't take the bishop or the knight because both are protected. In this position, what's the best move? If your queen is trapped, practically, what's the best move? Okay, so oh my goodness, the best move. Oh, okay. So because he went there, then what's the best move? I can't really pin this bishop anymore. What's the best move here? Oh my goodness, it's a very clutch move. Oh my goodness, wow. What a clutch move. So that was my first mistake, of course. And then this was also a mistake. Bishop to bishop to e4. That was a very big blunder. As I can understand, my queen just got trapped. Like, and then it was relatively a simple game. Like, I did not stand a chance after this devastating loss of material. Again, this was also a mistake. Like, I thought I was solidifying my knight, but the simplest move would have been to just go rook c1 and then try to attack this pawn. And if he sacrifices his rook, then yeah, I am getting his rook. Also, I'm getting this pawn, so I guess that's a win. I mean, shit happens, right? Like, these are just okay. The best move would have been to sacrifice the knight, which is very surprising, but still, it's making 7. Okay, so yeah, that was a very bad game, but overall, I have learned things today.